neighbors who showed us their faucets today here on Federal Street say they've been bone dry for weeks. Now, this case started in April 2014 when 3 people were shot here on Stafford Street. Police say a person ID'd Andrews as the shooter. 5 days later, an arrest warrant was issued.
The list is long. One home after another.
Throughout the whole upper Northwest, they're experiencing these burglaries.
Once plotted out, it becomes clear. Most in the city, some across the county line. More than 24 burglaries clustered in the past month.
So with this new budget, school police funding is looking at about a 50% cut in the past 2 years. And that translates to 36 fewer school police officers. The move toward performance-based navigation, an FAA spokesperson says, simplifies a very complicated Baltimore-Washington metroplex. Even though it was below freezing for much of the day, it really didn't snow too much. Instead, we just got this mixture of sleet and rain. There are a lot of snooze buttons going off here in Baltimore County because as soon as we tossed it back to you guys during the last half hour, Baltimore County went ahead and declared a 2-hour delay.
Are you getting any more warmth there, Paul?
Nope.
These snow drifts are coming up past my knee. Check that out. So these snow drifts are an indication of kind of how bad things can get. If you look at the arcade here too, this is an indication of how hard the wind is coming. These icicles are essentially at angles because of the strong winds all day long. It ripped off entire sides of houses like this one here in the Ellendale community, also ripping off in some cases roofs. Did I just hear from Vetus more rain in Easton? Because we are kind of halfway to Easton from where we were most of the day, near where the tornado damage was in Stevensville. This is what 6 inches of rain already today looks like. Smoke you see in the background is from burning Maryland Transportation Police cruiser and a burning van. That CVS in the background right here has been looted. We drove past North Avenue to come up behind this line, but it looks like we're about to have a confrontation here. Police have their shields ready. They've got nightsticks ready as well. What has been atypical in our brief time here has been the amount of police cars heading down West Lombard Street, heading in very high speeds over toward what we believe to be that shooting scene by Bennett Place. Bennett Place has been in the news several times over the past few years. I can recall covering many stories there myself. Back when Commissioner Batts was police commissioner a few years ago, they even shut down Bennett Place because of a history of shootings there. And I want to show you what they're looking at here. Follow me, Brian. Past Rescue 1 here, and the search and rescue operation is now complete. But this third house in, you see where this brace is right here? Firefighters just built that this afternoon. Rosedale Roofing is behind the 7-Eleven here in Rosedale, in between 2 major arteries. First, on the other side here is Pulaski Highway, and here is Middle River Road. Both are experiencing some major traffic concerns. As you can see here, only local traffic being let by here. We are hearing right now that officer is in, quote, grave condition and on life support here at Shock Trauma's ICU. The doctor going on to say, quote, he is very, very sick with a brain injury. That officer, we were told, was shot in the head. A lot of thirst being quenched here at the judge's bench. Yesterday, you may recall, we were live in an empty bar. I'm just going to shut up. Take a listen to this. Yep, beer started flowing from these taps. In fact, you see Jane, the owner, waving at me from the other end of the bar. She has a smile ear to ear because the judge's bench has reopened.